Let's take this overboard now. I want you to
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that heat of love. I wanna
ride the
Okay, hi guys. Today I want to walk you through planning the year with me. Essentially my business planning process for the end of the year. I'm going to be looking down a couple times because I have my notes here. Quickly, if you're new here, I'm Dr. Tiffany Shelton Mariel. I am a neuropsychologist. I am a published author, and I'm the founder of Mod Ambition. I post every week on how to plan, manifest, and enjoy your dream life. So if you like videos like that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, please comment below. I answer all of my questions. So essentially, towards the end of the year, November, December is when I have been doing this. So my current business is Mod Ambition. The new Mod Ambition Goal Planner just relaunched and it is available. You can click the link below to grab your goal planner if you want to start the year off right. It's infused with manifestation psychology, habit forming psychology, all the things to help you set goals effectively and also meet them efficiently. Before I had this business, I had a business called Conscious Life Shop where I sold meditation cushions. I was pretty successful, but I ended up closing it because it was not what I ended up wanting to do as far as the business model went and the type of product. It was a really heavy product, and essentially I pivoted to something that more aligned with intentional planning and manifestation and my course Stream Life Academy. So I've been doing this the last couple years with my current business, Mod Ambition, and before this, I used this to plan for my previous business, Conscious Life Shop. Okay, I just want to give you guys a little bit of background about how I've been using this. So the first thing that I always do is an end of the year kind of review. So I look at my goals for the current year. Did I meet them? I track my progress on them. I do this within my planner frequently, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. It's all infused into the Mod Ambition planner. But I also at the end of the year take a larger look at those yearly goals and kind of assess where I am with my business goals for that year, my revenue goals for that year. I look at sales, I look at feedback from customers. In this case, I did a Kickstarter this year, so I'll be looking at feedback from there. Feedback from my Facebook group, business page, things that people have given me as suggestions. I look at my social media numbers, so the metrics on there, followers, newsletter subscribers, what was the highest performing post, what were the highest performing YouTube videos, podcasts, what were the most open newsletters. So I looked at what was all working for this year and what wasn't, and I usually write that down in my planner. After I've done kind of an end of the year review, I will jump on my Google Drive. That's where I keep all my business documents, and look at my larger business plan. So this is the business plan that we all, or most people, make when you first start a business or when you're thinking about business. What did you intentionally plan? What did you want to do? So I open that up. I look at the marketing strategy. I look at like the products that I want to eventually launch. I look at like where I want to be, the budget for certain things like marketing and cost of goods. And so before I go into planning the year, I want to look at the larger picture of where I'm trying to take this business in the first place. For me, I want to build a scalable business. That might not be your goal. Maybe you're looking to build a business that just can support your lifestyle and you want to maybe keep it, or you want to keep it at a level that it doesn't take a lot to manage, those kinds of things. So you really want to look at what is your intention in the long term for your business before you sit down, which is kind of intuitive, but I don't think many people do before you look at the year. Especially if you're a solopreneur or you're the founder or you have a small team. If you're that main person, the main visionary, you want to make sure that you're attuned with the vision and aligned and very explicit about what that vision is. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been helping me. By the way, if you're watching this video and you have a very successful business and you have tips on how you plan for the year, even if you don't have a super successful business, but you're on the way there and you plan for your business, help a sister out. Let's all help each other out. If I missed anything, please comment below. The next thing I do is set my business goals for that year. And the way I did it, as you guys can see, either the B-roll I put here now or at the beginning of the video, I like to use a large planner, a large calendar, dry erase calendar. Now I used to use, this is actually the old one that I used for 2022, but I bought this year a blank one that is dated, so I can reuse it every year and I don't have to keep buying a new one. I can just erase the dates, whereas the ones that are already dated, I have to buy a new one every year. So this is something I'm very excited about. I just got this new one. I'm not showing you everything I'm putting on it because I want you guys to be excited, but essentially I plan out what products are going to launch that year or what marketing campaigns I'm going to launch that year, and then I kind of reverse engineer as far as the content I need for those things, the assets that I need for those things. If I do any type of live launches or live mini courses, live webinars for those products, that's all on the calendar, and that way I can just look up while I'm working and, like, let's say I'm moving into a new quarter, know what I need to be focusing on. So what I mean by launches, so let's say I'm launching a couple of different products next year that I'm super excited about. And so before those products launch, I have what I call the pre-campaign. So it's kind of getting the word out about it, whether that be pre-launch content, which is like on YouTube, education that is relevant to the product, but also relevant to like life around the product, just to kind of get people that are interested in the product and provide them value, like free value before I ask them for anything. And then I also, so that could be pre-launch content in the form of social media marketing, but also ads. So if I'm going to do any ads placement, like all of that is part of the pre-campaign process. So some people do like 4 launches a year. Some companies, depending on your bandwidth, are doing like one a week, one a month. I want to stick to 3 to 4 launches, just because I am a neuropsychologist. I'm also an author. I don't know if I'm going to write another book next year, but that takes a lot out of me. This year I wrote my book, the 5-minute self-love journal, and I really wanted to make it valuable, so I spent a lot of time writing that. So those are endeavors that help me be more realistic and accepting of my time when it comes to what I'm actually going to do in my business. And then I just go in and put it on that calendar, and I work accordingly to that. So I always know within each period, usually once a quarter, if I'm launching a product or having some sort of campaign of a previous product like Dream Life Academy, then I know that quarter what I'm focusing on. I know what freebies to give my audience to get them ready for the launch, and I know like when I need to be announcing it. It just kind of keeps me on track, and I've been using that wall calendar system for about 3 years now, and I really like it. And then the other thing I do to plan for my year for the business is planning out any personal development or education that I want to do and grow as a business person. So business person and just a money person in general. So my degree is in psychology. I have a PhD in clinical psychology. I also have a terminal master's in clinical psychology. So all my formal education has been in mindset training, and I'm also trained a certified yoga teacher, meditation teacher. So, mindset, spirituality is like what I now could talk about without any notes, any book, anything, because it's so ingrained into how I've been trained, and all my experience treating clients, working with patients, providing therapy, providing neuropsychology assessments. That is like a no-brainer. But when it comes to business, I have been learning as I go. So I take courses. I love learning. I read books, and I really always try to be educating myself as far as this business game goes. You never really want to get complacent, and learning is just one of my values anyway, so I always like to be learning. Why not learn at something that I'm trying to do and be successful at? So I really want to come up with one course that I'll be taking this year and what books that I'm going to be reading. I do want to read more on real estate, because rental income investment property is something that me and my husband are considering doing. So I want to learn all about that before I jump into that world. I want to learn more about PR and getting PR for your business, because I'm more so kind of like a content marketing type of person. I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, but there are ways to also get your business out there through PR and placements and publicity that I want to learn more about and see if that would be a valuable way to help women learn about what I'm offering, and more about investing. So I took a deep dive this year into a lot of books on investing, and I want to continue doing that because it's complicated. I feel like I have a good base, and now I want to kind of dive deeper and have my money work for me. So investing, what can I do as business investments, but also on the personal investment side, what can I do? So those are kind of like the education things that I'll be planning out this year. If you want to know what courses I took this year, I have a video all dedicated to that, but I took Launch Boom course to help me with my Kickstarter, which was really good. I took Jenna Kutcher's podcast course. It was okay. I took also Amy Porterfield's Systems That Scale course that kind of puts systems in your business, and that was good. So she gave a lot of templates, which I felt like was the most valuable piece of that puzzle, or part of that course. And then the last thing that I like to plan for my business for the year is the budget. Where is the money going to be coming from? How much profit margin do I have to play with to continue to grow the business and create better things, better products for the women that I am trying to serve? And how am I going to allocate those funds according to marketing, cost of goods, just running the business, all those things. So I have a budget that I have on my computer. I track it weekly in my planner, and maybe I'll show you guys my catch-all planner soon, but essentially I have my Mod Ambition planner in there, but I also have like my business planner in there, and some other inserts that help me run my business. But a part of that is bookkeeping every week and reconciling. I use Xero accounting software to bookkeep, but I also do it by hand as far as reconciling it according to my budget. Hope that makes sense. If you have comments about that, just leave that below. But essentially planning my budget for the year is the last piece of the puzzle in planning for my year. So I hope this, guys, helps you if you have a business of your own. And if you do, if you're a founder, if you're an entrepreneur, please comment below any questions or anything that I left out or ways that I can improve my own system. Like I said, I love learning, so that would help me out as well. Again, cheers to planning, manifesting, and enjoying your dream life. Please subscribe to the channel, and until next time, namaste.